Hi, this is Ruth Ferreira from Ruth Ferreira Coaching. I know it's been a really tough time for small business owners recently, so I just wanted to share some tips going forwards of things that can help you get more traction in your business, hopefully get more sales, get more clients and increase profits, which is what everyone is needing right now. So today I'm going to talk about social proof. And this is actually something that's really, really key in your sales and marketing and something that's super easy to do. So what is it? Well, it's basically just something that builds your credibility as a business. So it can include things like testimonials, case studies, maybe evidence in sort of number of sales, like, 537 people have already bought from us, endorsements, not just celebrity endorsements, but, sometimes there's just key people in your industry that are influencers and, people see, okay, well, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Sometimes it's just seeing people that have already bought the products, just a list of people who are already using. And for some people, they need to see membership of professional bodies because that also gives a credibility. So why is it important? Well, this word credibility keeps coming up. It basically just builds your credibility as a business. Lots of people buying a certain thing, the results are going to come many months along the line. They're not going to get instant impact. So it's something that just helps people to trust you, helps people to trust that your product's going to work. I was trying to explain this to my husband actually, and I used the example that, a local restaurant could put out on social media that, example locally, there's a pub restaurant that's opened up this new downstairs area and it's absolutely beautiful. But if I'd have seen on social media about it, I'd have just thought, oh, whatever, they think it's beautiful, that sounds nice. Whereas if I'd had, my next door neighbour, for example, just think, oh my goodness, have you been there? It's just such an amazing experience. That's something that I'd take a lot more seriously and I'd actually be much more inclined to go. So I just wanted to look very briefly at two of these key examples. So testimonials and case studies. Looking at testimonials first, the key things that you need to think about in this is making it really relevant to your target market. And that's something I'm going to touch on in another video, is who is your target market, because that's something you really need to know. But making sure you provide all the relevant details of the person giving the testimonial. So their name, their title, their business, geographically where you're from, ideally a photo. Even better if you can actually tag them if you're sharing on social media. And to be really specific, so it's all well and good my client saying, I've had great results coaching with Ruth. Well, what does that actually mean? For one of my clients recently, they've had a 240 something % increase in income in the time we've been working together. That's not bad, to be fair. It's going to be a lot more in the coming months, but not bad for a global pandemic. Another of my clients, they've increased from being a team of 1 to being a team of 6. Again, that's good progress, but it's really defined good progress, and that's what's really helpful. And then in terms of case studies, again, just look for something that's really relevant to your ideal client, really relevant to your target market. And in the case study, make sure you highlight your USP as a business. So what's unique about you? Why would clients buy from you? And also talk a bit about how you've solved that client's problems, and you can include some testimonial as well. So just a brief video. I hope that's useful. I know honestly it's not a good time for so many people, but there really are opportunities out there at the moment. So be open-minded and just keep thinking, like, how can I make this work? Because it might be that small pivot that's actually your genius moment. It might be that you look back on this crazy time 10 years from now and you actually, you're grateful for it because it was that tiny pivot that you had to do to survive that made you all of your future success. Anyway, this is Ruth Ferreira from Ruth Ferreira Coaching. Have a great day, everyone.